Hi everyone, I hope you had a nice weekend. This week we're going to learn all about insects. If you hear that snoring, that's my dog. He makes a lot of noise. Just ignore him, okay? All right, today we're going to learn all about insects. Let me show you a quick picture. Just quickly. Okay. Are you ready? There. You see, these are insects. What do we know about insects? Insects have got 6 legs. Can you count to 6 with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excellent. Insects also have 3 body parts. 3. 1, 2, 3. They have a head. They have a thorax. And they have a abdomen. Good. Can you say insects? Good. So today we're going to learn about ants. What can you tell me about ants? Are they big or are they small? They're very small, but they are very strong. So what else can we learn about them? What about their mouths? How do their mouths look? Have you ever looked really closely at an ant? He has a little mouth that goes like this, from side to side, and that's how he eats. He can also carry things a lot heavier than himself, and you get 3 different kinds of ants. You get the queen ant. She stays at home and has more baby ants. And then you get the worker ant. He does all the work. They carry everything to the nest. And they carry heavy things, much bigger than themselves. And they always walk in a line and they never sleep. They're always working and working and working. And what is the last kind of ant? Do you know? A soldier ant. He makes sure that all the workers are doing their work and that everything is going smoothly. Let me show you some pictures and then we're going to see what else we can learn about ants. There you can see an ant. And what do you think they're showing us here? They're showing us the holes in the sand. They make their nest under the sand in the ground, in little tunnels all the way down. An ant doesn't look very strong, but he is very strong. There you can see the difference between a worker ant and a soldier ant. The soldier ant is much bigger than the worker ant. Even his head is bigger. Can you see how big his head is? And this little one is the worker ant. He has to do all the work. And the soldier checks that everything is going right. Let's look at an ant's body. Over here, you can see the ant has got antenna. Can you say antenna? Excellent. We can see he has 3 parts to his body. 1 is his head. 2 is his thorax. 3 is his abdomen. Can you say abdomen? I know it's very hard. Okay, he has 6 little legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excellent. A little mouth that goes from side to side like that. Side to side, side to side. Yeah, we can see the different ants. So you can see the queen ant, she's sitting on her throne with her crown and she doesn't do any work. She just waits for the other ants to bring the food and she just has more baby ants. Then you can see the worker ants, they're working very hard. They carry big pieces of things, food, stuff for the nest, and they dig the holes for the tunnels. It's a lot of work. And then you see the soldier ant wearing the army hat. He's in charge and he makes sure everything goes right and that all the ants are staying in their lines and working very hard. Here you can see an ant's body. So let's have a look carefully at the ant. You can see the 3 parts of the body. You can see the abdomen is at the back. The thorax is the middle part where your tummy is, you know. and then the head, and they've got little eyes and antennas stick out like that. Can you show me your antenna? Put your antenna on your head and move it around. Move it around. Now their mouth has got a little claw that goes like that, and it's called a mandible. Can you say mandible? Mandible. Good. And the ant's eyes are compound eyes. That means it looks like lots and lots of little eyes in one big eye. How many legs does the ant have? Do you remember? 6 legs. Can you count with me? Look at his legs there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the other one is behind. 6. Not many people know that ants have a stinger. A little stinger at the back, but they don't usually sting us. So they also have little tiny claws on their feet to help them to pick things up, to help them to carry, to help them to walk up walls so they don't fall, to help them walk fast and run when they need to. Let's have a look at the next one. Here you can see an ant's legs. Can you count the legs for me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many antennae does he have? 1, 2. How many eyes does he have? 1, 2. Let's look at his body parts. There's one, it's his head. There's another one, that's his thorax. And then his abdomen. Excellent. Yeah, we can learn some fun things about them. Let's see what we can learn. So, first thing we can learn is that, let's make it bigger so you can see. There we go. So the first thing we can see is that ants have got superpowers. They can carry 100 times bigger than them, and they can push things very big so that it's out of their way or where they want it to be. They can carry up to 50 times their weight. They can push things that are heavy, and they can carry things that are heavy. Ants also have farming skills. Just like humans, like we keep cows and that's milking them, they keep aphids, just like humans. Let me see if there's a picture. There's no picture of aphids, but it's little, almost invisible, small little insects. Ants can live for 24 hours under the water with no breathing. They build lifeboats and they can survive the flooding with them. They can breathe for 24 hours under the water so that they can dig some tunnels. Ants are the only group, except for mammals, that interactive teaching, like where to find food. They teach each other where to find food, how to get it, and what to do with it, how to store it, and where they can put everything. They are extremely clever. Here we can see the ants carrying very heavy things that are much heavier than them. Look at that, he's so strong. They can breathe through holes in their bodies. That helps them to keep strength up to carry all these things. Ants can also smell where the food is, so they follow the smell and then they find food. What else can you tell me about ants? They are great security guards because they watch all their food and make sure no bugs come and steal their food. Ants are very good farmers, and they also have the same biomass on Earth as humans. They are very small, but very strong and very clever. There you can see that they're carrying the leaves, also much bigger than themselves. Uh-oh, they found a chip. What happens if you're eating in mommy's lounge and then you make some chips there? What's going to happen? You drop some crumbs of bread or some chippies, and the next thing you know, there's a lot of ants there. They can smell where the food is and they go there and they all come. If it's big like this chip, they will all come and take little bites of it and carry it home. There you can see an ant's face up close. You can see his mouth, that's called the mandible. You can see his eyes and his antenna. That's a cute little ant. You see his body parts? 1, 2, 3. Good. Yeah, you can see he's eating. What do ants eat? Ants will eat anything. They love sweet things. There they make their hole to make their nest underground. Here you can see what happens. The queen lays eggs, and those eggs turn into little larvae, and then the larvae turn into pupae, and that turns into a worker ant. And then the worker ant works and works and works. And this one, sorry, I was listening to these doggies snoring like that. And then this is the male ant, it's the boy ant. They also become the soldier ants. Look at this. This is the queen ant. She doesn't look very nice, but she doesn't hurt us. See, 1, 2, 3 parts of the body. And there's her antenna and her little eyes and her mandible and her 6 legs. There you can see the difference in the size. You see the soldier ant is much bigger than the other little ants. Can you see that? Much bigger, and he's in charge. They can carry very heavy things. That's the body. There you can see all the ants walking in a row. They love to do that to keep order. There you can see underground how their home looks. They dig and dig and dig until they have lots of tunnels and lots of little areas where they can save all their food. And that's it. Now you've learned all about ants. Ants live in the ground, and sometimes they'll come into your house and they'll find your food, and then they're going to have all surround the food to carry the food all back to the queen. Ants are cute though. Hey, do you like ants? What do you think ants use their feelers for, their antenna? To feel, yes, they feel like they're feeling, oh, that's a biscuit or that's a chippy. And then they use their hands to put it in their mandibles and they help to carry it. And then they walk home in their line to the queen bee where they leave all the food. I hope you learned lots about ants today, guys. And then I'll see you tomorrow again. Tomorrow we're going to learn about bees. Bzz. Bye.